Welcome to day 4 of 5 days of stretch breaks. Today we're going to start with some hip openers. I want your base of support to be in your right foot, and you're going to take your left knee and draw an imaginary circle. So pretend that there's a circle right in front of you, and you're tracing that circle with your left knee. So you're lifting your knee up, over, and around. This is great for hip mobility, and as I've said in some of my previous videos, the hips tend to get very tight if you spend a lot of time sitting. So we want to do whatever we can to try to loosen those hips up. Let's do one more in this direction, and then same thing, just opposite direction. So still trace that imaginary circle, just go from the outside, working your way into the middle. Let's do 2 more, 1 and 2. Okay, shake out the legs if you need to. Same thing other side. So this time our base of support is going to be our left leg, and you're going to trace that imaginary circle going outwards first. So take that right knee, lift it in front of you, out and around. Pretend there's that circle drawn in front of you, and you are just tracing that circle with your right knee. A few more times, going outward. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And let's switch directions. So the knee goes out and then in, out and in. Few in this direction, and then next time up we'll just take it into a static hip flexor stretch. Let's do 2 more, 1 and 2. Shake out the legs. All right, for our static hip flexor, I just want you to take a nice long stance. Right leg can be in front. You're gonna bend into that right knee. Back leg is relatively straight. You're on the ball of your foot. Tuck your hips and hold. Whatever leg is in the back, hopefully you're feeling a nice stretch in the thigh, the top of the thigh, especially in that hip flexor area. We're just holding here for about 30 seconds. So nice tall spine, bend into that front knee, tuck the hips, and feel that stretch, and breathe through it. And our first 2 movements today are hip openers, a little hip circles, and then our static hip flexor stretch here. Last few seconds on this side, and bend into the knee, make sure those hips are tucked. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up, shake out the legs, same thing other side. So opposite leg comes back. Nice long stance, bend into that front knee, back leg is relatively straight, you'll be on the ball of your foot, tuck the hips, and hold. 30 seconds on this side. And bend into that front knee. Try to make sure the knee isn't going too much forward and past the toes. You want that knee to be relatively in line with the ankle. So if you need to, bring that foot a little bit more forward. And bend into the knee, tuck the hips, chest is up nice and tall, and hold. Breathe. Last few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up, shake out the legs. All right, let's move into something for our upper body. You just have some open, closed field goal arms. So bring your arms into a field goal or a cactus position, and you're just gonna close your forearms in front of your body, and then open them back up. Close your arms and open, close and open. Continue here. Each time you bring those arms into that field goal position, squeeze your shoulder blades together to get a nice stretch through your chest. Okay, so stretching through your chest as we open up our arms out, and then stretching through our upper back a little bit as you bring those forearms together. And if you can't actually touch your forearms, that's okay. Just bring them as close as you feel comfortable. Last few. Moving through the upper body, stretching through the chest, the back, as well as the shoulders. Let's do 2 more. Open and close for 1. Open and close for 2. Next on up, static side bend. Reach that left arm up towards the ceiling and lean your body to the right. And lean until you feel that stretch down the side of your body. Once you feel it, hold here, 30 seconds. You can keep it here, or another option is to grab that left wrist with your right hand and pull up and then lean. That might help you feel the stretch a little bit more. If that feels good for you, hold there. Otherwise, just keep that right arm down to the side. That's fine. As I always say, make these movements your own. Do what feels good for you. 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left arm down, same thing other side. Right arm comes up, and you're gonna lean to the left. Same option on this side. You can either keep it here, or you can take that left hand, grab onto the right wrist, lift up, and then lean. Okay, feel free to give both options a try, with the wrist grab, or just with the arm down. See which one feels better for you. We'll hold on this side for about another 10 seconds or so. Nice stretch down the side of the body. You might even feel it into the hip area depending how tight you are. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arm down. Let's stretch a part of the body that most of us don't really focus on too much, the hands. All I want you to do is make nice tight fists, and then open your hands nice and wide. Nice tight fists, and then hands wide. Go ahead and continue alternating between the fists and hands wide. All right, and when your hands are wide, really try to separate those fingers as far as possible, and then bring it back into that fist. Let's do 2 more. Wide and fist, wide and fist. I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to speed it up a little bit, okay? So extend the hands and make the fists nice and quick though. You might feel a little burning sensation in your hands. Yeah, we don't really work our hands like this too much. 3, 2, and 1. Shake out the hands. Last up, we're just gonna do a few neck circles. So let's do 3 neck circles in each direction. So whichever direction you wanna start with, rotate your head in a circle 3 times, nice and slowly. It is definitely not about speed. Take your time. I'm on number 2 in the one direction, going on to my 3rd one. And once you've done 3 neck circles in the one direction, bring your head back through center, and same thing, opposite direction. Okay, 3 nice, slow neck circles. And once you've done 3 in each direction, bring your head back up through center, and we're gonna wrap on up with our big inhale and exhale. So inhale your arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale them down towards the floor. And there you go. That was day 4 of 5 days of stretch breaks. I look forward to you joining me tomorrow, which will be day 5. And then you have a week's worth of stretch breaks that you can use at any time that you need a quick movement and stretch break. I'll see you tomorrow.